and welcome to Yoga with Susan Kelly. This is your Monday class, and at the moment the Mondays class is also being put up to YouTube for anybody that would like to follow. So if you'd like to just follow in every Monday, if you press the subscribe button and I think the notification little bell, you'll hear every time I put up this class. But Mondays we unpack the theme for the week. So let me put 10 minutes on the clock. And we're going to stay with the legs. Last week we worked on the psoas group of muscles at the front of the legs. And I thought before we travel up the body, we should actually find the back of the legs. So let's consider hamstrings and calves. All the things that happen in your legs really affect how you hold your back. And how you hold your back determines whether it feels comfortable or not comfortable. Okay, so let's start lying on your back and let's find, this is my go-to hamstring stretch, and I think it's probably the safest way for you to stretch your hamstrings. It's safe on your back because if your hamstrings are tight, your back is compromised any other time that you're stretching your hamstrings. Okay, let's take your leg up, right leg. We always start with the right side first. And I want you to bring a belt. Now this could also be a towel, and loop it over the ball of the foot, not the arch or the heel. And put yourself in a place that's not yet a stretch in your leg. It doesn't matter where that is. But it's much more important that the leg is straight than where the leg is. So how do we straighten it? I want you to reach the heel away. I want you to push the quadriceps onto the bones, and the calf is going to reach up to the heel. And then walk your hands up the belt, bring the leg towards you. If you can hold the foot, hold the foot. Doesn't matter whether you hold the foot or not. And our plan, same plan every class, is that everything that comes into your field of awareness, the plan is to breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Now, if you can't breathe in and out, if the pain is too much, if you're gnashing your teeth or pulling a face, then you back off, yeah? Change something. But if you can breathe in and out, let's continue with that. You want to find enough sensation to engage you, yeah? Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's change legs. So bend that right leg, put it down next to its friend, take the left leg up, and again, put the belt over the ball of the foot and find a truly straight leg. So I would encourage you always to be curious. Is my leg straight? Am I here? Am I present? Am I breathing in and out through the nose? What's my self-talk? Yeah? Can I, instead of thinking, can I breathe and feel? Yeah, so that really connects you to intuition. Now you're walking your hands up your belt towards the foot. You're bringing the foot over your head and you're breathing in and breathing out. And I should say at this stage that comparison is the thief of happiness. It doesn't matter whether you're holding your foot or holding your strap. The point is that you're here with me. You're doing something for yourself and you're checking in. Doesn't matter what the reason you're doing yoga, doesn't matter what brings you to the mat. You're here, taking time, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's release that left leg, bend it down to the floor and take the right leg up again. Okay, so it'll be a little bit easier now because the hamstrings really, they let go quite quickly. But this time hold just the right hand on the belt. Wherever it is, check that the leg is straight and then extend the left leg along the floor. Now, whether this leg goes all the way to the floor or not is determined a bit by the psoas. We did that last week, and if you're feeling that you still need some more psoas work, you could check back in with last Monday's class and find that. But otherwise, draw the leg over. Now, lift your head. Have a look at what's happening with the left foot. I'd like you to imagine that the left foot has four corners and you're reaching the four corners of that foot away. Lay back down, look at the right foot, see if you can reach those four corners up. And now keep your back down, feel what's happening with your back, and take the leg to the right. keep drawing the foot towards you so that we keep working on the hamstrings. We're not going all the way down to the side. I want you to find this place that's before you tip off to the right side. And breathe in and breathe out. We want to stay with the hamstrings. You might also be feeling this a little bit in your groin, but can you keep your legs straight and keep the stretch past the knee? That'll keep the knee strong. Okay, let's bring the leg back. And bend the leg, squeeze it into your chest. That'll feel nice on your back. And release. Oh, we'll bend that leg. Take the left leg up. Put the belt wherever is the right spot for you. So it's yoga for you. It's not yoga for anyone else. Yeah. Push the leg straight. Walk the hands up the belt. When I began yoga 20 odd years ago, I thought yoga was saving my life, and at some point I totally realized that I was saving my own life through the tools that yoga gave me. It's such a great gift. It's a gift I love to share. Okay, let's extend the right leg along the floor. We're going to hold that belt just in the left hand now, and the right hand can press on the thigh. Lift your head. Let's check in. Is that right leg heading directly away out there? Can you reach through the four corners of that right foot and now find the four corners of the left foot? And breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, so from the outside it might look like nothing's happening. So I'm really hoping you're joining me rather than watching. Feel what's happening and notice your response. Yeah? Choose to respond by being open, one breath at a time. It's just like life. Everything we say about yoga, we could say about life. And now we're going to take that left leg to the side, but keep drawing it towards your head or your shoulder so that we keep the work on the hamstrings. The hamstrings attach right up to the sitting bones. Okay, so left leg going to the left. Don't tip off to the left. Keep your back down. Push through the right leg. That's part of your anchor. Breathing in and breathing out. Take another breath. And then bring that leg back to the middle and squeeze the knee into the chest. Okay, let's come up to sitting. Bring both legs up. Lots of different ways we can come up to sitting, but we can use the momentum in your legs and swing all the way up. Okay, so I'd like to work on dog pose now. Dog pose, besides being great for everything, is a really great hamstring stretch. But I'd like you to have some props here. I've got two towels, and I want you to, I should have told you this at the beginning, perhaps I'll put it in the description if I remember. I want you to roll those two towels up as though they are sushi. Yeah, I live a long way from the closest sushi, so I dream about it quite a lot. I want you to put those two little rolls, that sushi roll, at the back of your mat. Okay, and let's now prepare for dog pose. So your toes are going to be in front of that little roll. I'm going to stop calling it sushi because I'll get too hungry. You're sitting back and then reach forward. Reach as far forward as you can. Okay, dog pose. The hands need to be shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers and have a look at the space between your thumbs. Okay, push the hands down, right down into the mat rather than forward, because sometimes that'll make them a little bit slippery. And we don't want them to slip forward. Bring your shoulders forward again. Push your hands down. Lift your navel. And then lift your knees off the floor. Keep the legs bent. And then lift your sitting bones and push back. So we're here with bent legs. Probably not much happening in your hamstrings yet. Breathing in and breathing out. So your toes are just in front of your little roll. And now straighten your legs. Can you keep the lift up the back of the legs? Press the hands down. And then push the heels into your little roll. Lift your sitting bones and push your heels down. Now, if this doesn't feel like you can get enough weight in your heels, you could add some more blankets, some more towels, some more blankets, anything. I just want you to be able to push your heels down and lift your sitting bones. So rather than just have the heels in the air. So breathing in and breathing out. Now push the thighs back, the knees back, the shins back.
Keep lifting the sitting bones. Now, if you need to rest, if this is too much on your arms, just come down, take a breath, and then come back up again, because we're here for another half a minute, really pushing the heels down as much as we can, and lifting the sitting bones, being curious, breath by breath. Squeeze the arms towards each other. Everything that comes into your field of awareness, breathe in and breathe out. Let's take another breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And then lift the heels. Bend the knees. Bring the knees down. Untuck the toes and sit on your heels.
Okay. When you stretch your hamstrings, you're changing the way you can hold your pelvis and in turn your whole back. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you feel fantastic. And I really look forward to continuing this with you this week. We'll be exploring the hamstrings in all sorts of different ways. So join in if you can, but whatever you do is perfect. Namaste.